Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back here with yet another unboxing. So, if you guys remember, about a little bit over a week ago, I bought a GTX 970 MSI, and yeah, a few days later, I saw that this one came out, so I returned the one that I had, and I picked up this one. This took like about a week to get here. And yeah, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this graphics card. This is the MSI GTX 970 Gaming Edition, but this is the Gold Edition, as you can see. And the difference between this one and the MSI Gaming Edition 970 is this graphics card has a copper heatsink instead of an aluminum one, like the gaming one. So that's the difference. And I think this one's a little bit higher clock than the other one is. I'm just going to open this up here, get this plastic off. If I can actually do it. Alright guys, so I'm back. I actually just took all of the plastic off. Just have that off to the side. And this box has a really nice feel to it. And I guess let's go ahead and take a look at the box. As you can see here on the bottom left, this has the Twin Frozer 5 thermal design for the cooler. And if we check the top, it just says just game with little MSI gaming series with the dragon on it. And if we flip it over to the back side, as you can see, there's a little bit more information on here. So here are some of the features it has. This is definitely one I'm excited to see how that works. That is the Zero Frozer if the graphics card isn't playing that much of a demanding game. The fans actually won't spin. So that is pretty interesting. I'm going to see how that works. Here on the bottom, those are just some of the minimum requirements. And there are the specifications. GTX 970, 4 gigs of RAM at DDR5, 256-bit memory bus, and there is the outputs: DisplayPort, HDMI, and that's DVI-D, and so one DVI-D and one DVI-I. I think that's pretty much it. Over here, these are some of the features, if you want to pause the video and look at that. And that's pretty much just about it. I think that's pretty much just about everything. If you want to pause, feel free. And alright, so I'm going to see if I'm going to be able to open this thing now. Oh, excuse me, open it from the top. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go ahead and open this because it's pretty difficult to do with one hand, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. I just took this box off, and what a surprise, there's another box, and in this little top section right here, this is pretty similar to the other 970 I unboxed. Again, this is just some information. This is a, what is this? This is DVI to VGA. In here, these would be, I believe these are your drivers, I think. Yeah, drivers are in there, but you can get those off the NVIDIA website for the latest ones. And in here, this is just a little bit of information on the gaming series products. Just a little something in here, nothing too special. I guess there's some of the laptops and motherboards and graphics cards. They have, oh, I didn't know they made mices and keyboards. Interesting. There's a few graphics cards right there. There are some motherboards. Some stupid paper. There's a few motherboards. There's an all-in-one computer, and I guess that's a miniature case on the bottom. And there are some laptops right there. And that's just some information. Cool. Cool stuff. And this, I think, yeah, this is a quick user guide right here. And I believe this is a 6 to 8 pin right there, which I don't need, but that's cool that they included that. Alright, so that's just some of the information. I don't need anything from this box, but it's cool that they included all that stuff. And here we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. So this is the graphics card. Alright, so I guess I'm going to take this out of the plastic. Looks like there's some tape. There's a little bit of this information on it. It's telling you to take it off before you turn on the card. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the card out of this anti-static bag, and then I will continue. Alright guys, so I'm back. I took the graphics card out of the bag, and now I'm going to take this little tape off here. Da-da-da. Okay, there's not really anything useful on there. I'm going to just put that down there. Okay. So as you guys can see, just taking this thing out, this thing is pretty heavy compared to the other one that I had. This thing is noticeably heavy, and that surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy, but as you can see, there's a few of the copper heat pipes, and as you can see on the bottom below the two fans, you can see that there is the whole copper heat sink, and there's the two fans right there. Pretty nice. And let me see here. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the other side of the graphics card. There are a few more heat pipes. As you can see, there is one 8-pin connector and one 6-pin connector. There's an MSI logo that actually lights up. There are the two SLI fingers. This supports up to 3-way SLI. And if I attempt to move this over to the back side, as you can see, it says right there MSI limited edition, and it has a big ass dragon on it. And this graphics card actually has a back plate. And this is the first MSI graphics card I've seen with a backplate on it, so this is pretty interesting. Another little cool note is there's actually only 2,000 of these cards made, so this is pretty limited. So yeah, if I can move over here, as you guys can see, there are the 4 display outputs. You got the 2 DVI over on the right, and the display port and the HDMI over on the left. And that's, I mean, pretty much just about it. This is a big ass card. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a pretty large card. Let me check the box to see, are the dimensions anywhere on how big this thing is? Probably says on the website. Yeah, I don't think it's anywhere on this box. Yeah, but this card is probably close to a foot in length, so it's definitely pretty large. It has a really nice build quality to it, and it is pretty heavy. So yeah. So I think that's pretty much just about it for this unboxing. I'm definitely excited to use this, and I'm going to see how it runs. I'm going to do a few benchmarks to compare it with the other 970 that I had and the 660 Ti that I currently have in my computer. And actually, I'm not going to end the video off here. I'm actually going to install it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in the computer. So I'll be back once I am finished with that. Alright guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, the graphics card is a bit hard to see because of these fan mounts on the side panel. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you the light. So as you can see over on the left, get back there. Ooh. And that's a pretty good look. But as you can see, the MSI logo does light up now. This is pretty cool because there are a few things that you can do with this little feature. As you can see, there is a little menu here on the GeForce Experience. The little LED thing here you can mess around with. You can turn it off if you wanted to. If you hit apply, as you can see, it shuts it off. You can turn it back on if you want. And then there's a bunch of styles here. Breathing, a bunch of other ones, random. So there's a bunch of features here. And then this has nothing on it. That's a variant. And you can also change the brightness if you want it as well. So that's a pretty cool feature. And obviously this is only available on certain cards. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this unboxing of this graphics card. So thank you guys for watching. I'm definitely happy to have upgraded to this graphics card. Now, definitely the backplate is pretty useful because the GPU does sag a little bit. Obviously, this card is relatively heavier than the 660 Ti. But other than that, that's gonna wrap it up for this unboxing of this GTX 970. Definitely happy to have one of these, and it's honestly pretty quiet. I also cleaned my computer as well, so that's good. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.